defence.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And so a wonderful view of this most hallowed turf. A truly special feeling. No matter who is playing at Wembley, Wembley Stadium, connected by EE. They're up and running then. Now he's off and running. Nicked it back promptly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I can tell you that I'm a fan of this guy, Christian Romero, described by his national team boss as spectacular. I've always seen him as been brave, very aggressive defensively, but front-footed as well. And let me go into a little more detail on that, because some of the runs he makes are actually quite crazy, and there seems to be a recklessness about it and no order, and he just leaves it to whomever behind him to fill the gap. But I like that in his...
Terrific effort! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Now it's Messi. Brilliantly cut out. It's a pretty loose pass. And now they can spring out of defence. And now they can clear their lines. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Neymar. Neymar, this is promising. Casemiro. Nice looking ball. That's good vision. That pass just didn't quite work. Girassi is onto it in a flash. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That has ended up in no man's land. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Oh, that's a key interception. Santos still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Tuller. Kerkesh. It's come to nothing. Lavia. Neymar. Knocks it into space. That's just a... Oh, shooting chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Oh, well played, well played. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Tries from a long way out.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Girassi. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. He welcomes it in. Great chance! Goal! Santos! And Santos take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, there's a probing ball. Stood up well to him there. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Fernandez. Gyökeres! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, horrible miscue.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
Valverde. That has been cut short.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
1 minute at a time.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
This is a promising build-up. Oh, big chance! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And a quick reminder today, everybody,
any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Santos with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. We're on the move again.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Casemiro, that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fernandez. And Ambitious ball here. Pass is just off target. Now it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that was vital. And that was very necessary. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That is good alertness. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Lavia. Fernandez towering forward here. And the shot's on here. Gyökeres! It's a goal! Borussia Dortmund back on level terms. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Driven forward, Girassi might just make this. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, what has happened here? Romero did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Substitution for Santos, number 18, number 27, number 14, number 6, Neymar. Coming on the field,
now it's
number
Thuram.
20, number 10, Thuram, number 11.
Just about up to 75
30,
minutes.
Substitution.
Thuram is having a shot! Oh, super goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they've got their lead back.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Santos with the lead. Valverde, and smartly reclaimed. Driving forward, and here's Isak. That's where it came from. That is a brilliant interception. That's really well cleared. Saint-Maximin. Gabriel Jesus. It's Gabriel Jesus! And a truly agonising miss.
Gabriel Jesus clearly wanted to level things.
Tries a shot! And that's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in... Oh no, what has happened here? Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, can he get onto this? Kalulu gets over and intercepts. And it's Valverde. Threads one in. Saint-Maximin. Oh, that's a key interception.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Has been indicated.
Tries to play it through. Botman cuts it out. And that's a throw-in. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Here it is, crossed in, and the keeper beats it away. And that's it. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other, but it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest shrines. We are just getting started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He's got everything you'd want from a top-level keeper. Great shot-stopping, but also a very cool head and a good organiser. What's more, he's very happy to play sweeper-keeper behind that defence, mopping up loose balls before picking a pass and get his team on the front foot again.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. That's been cut out, well played. Can he spark a counter here? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hato. Gyökeres. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar. And it's Valverde. So no chances falling either way for the time being. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Valverde, and a chance! Goal! Santos! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Indica. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
And the score is 1-0.
Tomiyasu. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Messi tries to play it through, and he's intervened well there. Messi. This interception, his positioning was spot on.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Santos currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Borussia Dortmund on the counter-attack now. Oh, nicely intercepted. Botman. Darmian wins the duel this time. Gyökeres. He has a look up. Girassi! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's aimed into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Now that looks a decent ball. Floated through. And he can clear it away. Hato, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now he's got space here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Neymar. Messi. Fernandez. Great vision. Lavia. Valverde. Hato. Some resolute defending there. Calafiori. Neymar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking for the run. Botman goes long. Romero cuts it out. Valverde. Santos are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. He's a sharp little ball here. Chance, surely! Valverde, now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Girassi, Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. And the shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Borussia Dortmund with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi. Girassi can be a real threat inside the box. Now, what about a counter-attack? That has not gone well. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How would you review the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Santos just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. So off we go again.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
This looks promising. Can he get it? Shot a goal! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Hato, probing pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Valverde, it's played through for him. He has found the way through. Closing in on chance for a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Defending was strong and firm. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
In early.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Distributed tidily. Girassi is herring after that one.
The attendance for this match.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Shapes to shoot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And they can counter here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he whips it in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's picked it up out wide. An instinct. And a header! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Substitution for Santos, number 27.
Two coaches are signalling
Number
changes
18,
here, both at the same time.
Number 14, coming on the field, number 10, Turner.
It's a searching
Number
pass.
20,
Nice.
number
Ended up in no man's
54.
land.
Substitution in progress.
Valverde is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And now the breakaway. Borussia Dortmund have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, no joy this time.
Borussia Dortmund really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Thuram. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Santos surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Damian has a look and plays it forward. Calafiori kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Tries to pass it through. Santos leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. It's a pretty loose pass. Isak. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Tries to get it clear. Well read, and the danger is averted. Pulisic. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. I think we're just about done here. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. White is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
Santos really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Impressive job!
Indicated.
Sabitzer, searching passes played there. Valverde given the lift of his goal. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. And that will be it. Santos have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Valverde taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Children's announcement. Please keep
Your reflections then, Jim.
Well, Peter, I was expecting this game to be put to bed a lot earlier, especially when the opponents struggled to get back into it. They could have shown greater potency.